this morning. We were delayed about an hour, but let's give them a nice round of applause for all their hard work.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Hutchinson, Kansas and Hobart Detter Field, 88th Annual NBC World Series powered by Evergy. I'm Todd Hook. I'll be describing all the action today. I'm the voice of the Hayesville Aviators. Beautiful day in Hutchinson. Wind, actually the temperature 78 degrees. Got a nice matchup this afternoon between the Oklahoma City D-Bats and the local 316 Elite. So the D-Bats will be the visiting teams. Here's how they will go. It'll be Blake Williams, Luke Jernigan, Spencer Rhodes, Jeff Martz, Kate Isbell, Oliver Wilson, Tate Taylor, Carson Rogers, and rounding out the order, Landon Vodka. Get to the defense for the Elite in just a moment. Here is Blake Williams. He will step in from the left side, playing right field today. He was 1 for 3 in Thursday's loss. And he takes a strike, 0-2. Overcast skies here. Is pretty much sun shining during game number 1. Kraken took game number 1 in run rule fashion over the Austin team. And 1-2. And fouled away. So Blake Williams playing right field today. Quick turnaround for us. We called game 1, now game 2. So we're still flipping papers. So if that's what you hear, then I'm guessing you probably have to get used to that. So swung on and missed. He got him. Good start for Dreward on the hill. And 1 away. Here's Luke Jernigan. Out of Delta College, he'll step in from the right side. 78 degrees. First pitch weather brought to you by hookbats.com. A few sprinkles. Off-speed pitch from Dreward in there for a strike. Left to right for 316 Elite in the outfield is Bugner, Rittmeyer, and Flower. Schifer over at third base. Sear at shortstop. Hamilton at second base. Wilhelm over at first. Bailey doing the catching. And out of Chaparral is tall, lanky right-hander by the name of Wyatt Dreward. 2 balls and a strike. Wind blowing out to center very lightly. And the count 2-2. Top of the first. 2-2, bouncing foul left side. So Jernigan playing center field tonight out of Lansing, Michigan. Found some stats on him out of Delta College. Hit .298 last spring. Hopefully that's the same guy. Into right field. And making the play is Flower. Very difficult ball to handle. Ball was pretty much hit right at him on a line. He gauged it perfectly. And 2 outs. 2 outs. Here's Spencer Roach, designated hitter. Out of eastern New Mexico, has some power, hit 4 homers. .395 last year. Picks on the first pitch, and that one will eat up Sear. Caught him on an in-between hop. That will be an error. So 2 outs, runner at first base for the D-Bats. So here's Jeff Martz, the catcher. 0 for 2 on Thursday. And the first pitch missed outside. Out of Highland Village, Texas, and Gateway Community College. 1 ball, 1 strike. Overcast day now here in Hutchinson after almost complete sunshine for game 1. Did dry out the field a little bit. Popped up right side. Wilhelm giving chase and makes the play. Wilhelm over the shoulder basket catch, and that'll do it for the D-Bats. They will strand 1. We go to the bottom of the first. No score from Hutchinson. We'll be back.
What does better mean to you? Better is personal. Better is community. Better is connection. Better is Butler. Butler Community College. Ready for better.
At Evergy, seeing energy differently starts with thinking differently about its impact and then committing to doing better every day. As we continue to expand our investment in renewable resources, capturing more wind, gathering more sunshine, we're able to generate power that's cleaner and provide it to you more affordably. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's how 3-1-6 Elite will go. Lake Hamilton will lead it off and play second base, followed by Hunter Sear at shortstop. Colt Schleifer will play third base and hit third. In the cleanup spot will be the first baseman, Seth Wilhelm. Trenton Rittmeyer will be in center field. Hitting sixth will be Owen Bailey. He will do the catching. The designated hitter will hit seventh. That is Drew Ortero. Drew Bergner will be in left field, and rounding out the order in right is Sebastian Flower. Again, that's Hamilton, Sear, Schleifer, Wilhelm, Rittmeyer, and Bailey, Otero, Bugner, and Flower. Defensively for the D-Bats, left to right in the outfield, Wilson, Jernigan, and Williams. Taylor over at third base, Rogers at short, Vodka at second base, and Isbell over at first. Martz on the hill, and on the mound will be Blake Van Cleve. The numbers for Van Cleve in just a moment. Van Cleve out of Northeast Texas Community College. Last spring he made 12 appearances, 4 starts. He was 1-3 with a 7.53 ERA. So a tall, lanky right-hander will take to the mound for the D-Bats. Coaches for the D-Bats, Mark Cirillo and Mark Lashansky. Matt Brady will do the coaching for 3-1-6 Elite. Umpires behind the plate, Conan Strobel. Over at first, Lance Vaughn. And at third base, Brian Soye. We're ready to go. Here's Lake Hamilton. And the first one up and in. Ball 1. Hamilton over at shortstop. And in there for a strike. Hamilton out of Goddard. 1-1. Overcast sky and 79 degrees. Glad you're with us. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kraken took care of Austin in game 1 in run rule fashion. And a little number out front, fielded by the pitcher Van Cleve. Over to first in time, gets a speedy Hamilton for out number 1. Hamilton made that close. He runs very well. That'll bring up Hunter Sear. He's out of Mulvane. Sire 0 for 3 in game 1. And takes a strike on 1. So Sear looking for that first base hit of the World Series. That is up the middle for a base hit, and there it is. His first hit of the series. He's aboard with 1 out. That'll bring up Cole Schleifer, third baseman out of Mays. He is also looking for that first base hit of the series. He was 0 for 2 on Thursday. Schleifer out of Mays. One out, runner first base, bottom of the first, no score. And the fastball is upstairs, ball 1. Throw over, caught him leaning, but back in there head first is Sear. One ball, no strikes. Upstairs, almost hit him. And 2-0. Schleifer, the third baseman. Slightly open stance. And upstairs, 3 straight out of the zone from Van Cleve. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. And we're in the bottom of the first, still no score. Field is immaculate, well maintained, always is. One of the best natural playing surfaces in the country. 3 balls and a strike to the third baseman, Schleifer. 3-1 is low. Oh, guess I should wait for the umpire. That was at the knees on the outside corner, 3-2. So Schleifer thought it was ball 4. He was headed to first base. He will grab his bat, and he's back in there. Count is full. Van Cleve trying to make a pitch right here. Runner goes, and fouled away. So Elite going to try to put the pressure on the defense early here in the bottom of the first. Three balls, 2 strikes. And missed away. Martz held it there for a second, but nothing doing. And a hit, now a walk. And it's first and second with just 1 out. So the D-Bats in a little bit of a pickle here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Seth Willem out of Goddard, playing first base. Had a base hit on Thursday. He was 1 for 3. First and second, first baseman up on the grass. And swung on and missed. None of these guys on the Elite group have any collegiate experience. They are 18U state champions. Misses high and away. One out. And Van Cleve will step off and chase a runner back. Shout out to the grounds crew. They did a bang-up job getting this thing ready to go. A lot of work, a lot of water had to be pumped off. 2 balls, no strikes. If it wasn't for the ground crew, we would not be playing today. 2-1. to Seth Wilhelm. That is into center field. Coming hard is Jernigan. He will make a sliding catch, and 2 away. Good jump on the ball from Jernigan. And 2 outs. That'll bring up Trenton Rittmeyer with 2 outs. He is out of Cheney. He has committed to Barton County Community College. Center fielder today. He was hitless on Thursday, 0 for 3. First and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, no score. Game 2 of 4 today. And the first one in the dirt, blocked nicely by Martz. He will throw down to second base. Trying to catch Hunter Sear sleeping. Ball and no strikes, 2 outs. That is bounced foul. That leaving it up 1-1. That'll be into the casual water down on the warning track. Pretty much the entire warning track from the third base coach all the way down to the outfield fence is one big mud hole. 1-1. Couple looks. Off speed pitch in there for a strike. And it's 1-2 to Rittmeyer. So Van Cleve trying to get out of it. He's given up a hit and a walk. One, two. That's in the dirt. And Martz, a wall back there today. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Van Cleve is ready. And Van Cleve will chase him back. And the runner goes. The throw is high and almost behind the hitter. And Sear will steal it. And now runners at the corners with 2 outs and a full count. So Schiffer will be off with the pitch. Rittmeyer with an opportunity to strike first. Runner 90 feet away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2. He will watch it. A good off-speed pitch from Van Cleve, and that'll do it. 3-1-6 Elite will strand 2. We've played 1. No score from Hutch. We'll be right back.
Everyday heroes take the Safe Digging Pledge.
We'll wait 2 full working days before digging.
I'll use soft digging techniques in or near tolerance zones. I'll make sure underground facilities are marked before I dig.
Protect Kansas. Take the pledge at beadigherokansas.com.
And welcome back to Hutchinson. 1 in the books, no score. 88th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. 5, 6, and 7 for the D-bats. Isbell, Wilson, and Taylor expected. And Isbell wears the first one. He will go down to first base with a hit by pitch. Ball game brought to you by Butler Community College. Enroll now at butler.edu. And don't forget Evergy, reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. Here's Oliver Wilson. Takes a hack at the first one. And strike one. He's out of Southern Nazarene. And bounced foul. Wilson 0 for 3 on Thursday. Left fielder today. Four hitters to the plate in the top of the first. Druid with a good outing. Shallow right field, coming hard is Flower, and able to make a knee-high grab. He did it right. First step was a drop step, but almost too much of a drop step, but able to recover and make the play for out number 1. Here's Tate Taylor. He will step in from the right side. Out of Northwestern in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Good to see another Ranger out there. That is into right field. Flower near the line, laying out, and unable to hold on. Good effort by Flower in right field. He went a long way. Able to get a glove on it, but unable to hold on. So Tate Taylor with another opportunity. One ball, one strike, and one out. Top of the second, no score. That is popped up right side. Hamilton, the second baseman, going out. He'll make the call and the play for out number 2. That was near the line. Hamilton had to go a long way, and he hauls it in. And that'll bring up Cason Rogers. He is the shortstop. Out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. He'll be headed to Rose State. Native All-State. That was an award he won his senior year. And he takes a strike. No balls and a strike. That is in there for strike 2 quickly. 0-2 to Rogers. Druid faced 4 in the first, trying to get out of it in 4 here in the second. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 stays up. Everybody was headed to the dugout except for the umpire. So Schiffer at third base, he was halfway to the dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the fastball misses upstairs, and it's full. So Isbell will be off with the pitch. So Druid trying to get out of it and strand the hit by pitch. 3-2 into center field. Ridmeyer going back, and he will get it. That'll do it. So the D-bats strand one, and they don't score. We played 1.5. Still no score from Hutchinson. We'll be back.
Everyday heroes take the Safe Digging Pledge.
We'll wait 2 full working days before digging.
I'll use soft digging techniques in or near tolerance zones.
I'll make sure underground facilities are marked before I dig.
Protect Kansas. Take the pledge at beadigherokansas.com.
And welcome back to Hutchinson. Home half of the second we go. No score. 3-1-6 Elite. And the Oklahoma City D-bats. 6, 7, and 8 expected for Elite, Bailey, Otero, and Bugner. Van Cleve, after facing 5, will be out for his second inning of work. And that is right through the wickets. At shortstop, Rogers kind of waited back on that one. And the longer you wait, the more things that can happen, and that's exactly what happened. So an E6. Bailey is aboard. Here is Drew Otero. Went to high school in Wichita. You'll be headed to Barton County. Out of Mays. And upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Todd Hook with you, voice of the Aviators. This is game 2 of 4 today. We'll have them all for you. 1-0. And bounced foul. This is the 88th edition of the National Baseball Congress World Series, powered by Evergy. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on. Nobody out. And that is low. 2 balls and a strike. Game brought to you by Butler Community College. Enroll now at butler.edu. 2-1. Upstairs, almost hit him. 3 balls and a strike. Van Cleve in a little bit of trouble here. First hitter on by error. 3-1 now. And swung on and missed. Otero didn't get cheated. Otero, the designated hitter, had a base hit in game 1. He was 1 for 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the runner's off. And he walked him. So Van Cleve has got an issue. First and second, nobody out. That will bring up Drew Bugner. Left fielder out of Andale. He'll be headed to Pratt Community College. First and second, nobody out. And the first one upstairs, ball 1. So command an issue for Van Cleve. Got to wonder how that first pitch error has affected him. 1-0. Couple looks. Upstairs again. 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. And still nobody out. Bottom of the second, Elite is threatening. 2-0 is pop foul out of play right side. Van Cleve out of Plano. 6'3", 175-pounder. 2-1. And the 2-1 shows bunt, takes a strike. Throw down to first, not in time. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bugner. Two. And he will chase a runner back. Called the Elite a couple of times this summer. Very speedy bunch. They will run a lot. They will put pressure on the defense every inning. 2-2. That's popped foul. Two. First and second. Off-speed pitch misses up. And it's full. So Van Cleve one pitch away from loading them up. And nobody out. Three-two, swung on and missed. He got him. Challenged him with a fastball up around the belt, and 1 out. Second strikeout of the ball game for Van Cleve. Here is the right fielder, Sebastian Flower. Almost made the catch of the year last inning. Went a long way to get a ball in foul ground, laid out, got some leather on it, but unable to come up with it. Flower out of Augusta. And he takes an off-speed pitch in there for a strike. He will be headed to Tabor in the fall. And a 0-1. Got in his kitchen, swung through it, and it's quickly 0-2. First and second, still only 1 out. Go, runners go, and throw down. And out at third base. Owen Bailey caught stealing for out number 2. Otero following the leader. He's down to second base. Looked like a pretty good jump by Bailey, but even better throw by Marks. 1 and 2. Van Cleve trying to get out of it. Swung on and missed, and he got him. So Elite will strand 1, and we've played 2. Still no score from Hutch. We'll be right back.
When deciding on energy for your home, there are wants and there are needs. You want it to be good for the environment, but you need it there when the weather gets bad. You want it to save energy, but it has to be affordable too. Thankfully, you don't have to make a choice. It's natural gas.
Spirit AeroSystems is where flight begins. It's where decades of aviation innovation fuels the aerospace industry. It's where the world's largest aircraft structures take shape and where they take flight for the first time. At Spirit, we design and build the foundations of flight. Here, you can build with your hands and design with your mind. We're looking for talented individuals, including skilled manufacturing employees, to join our Wichita team. At Spirit AeroSystems, flight begins with you.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the third. Still no score. D-Bats and Elite. 9-1-2 expected for the Oklahoma City D-Bats. It'll be Vodka, Williams, and Jernigan. Druward out for inning number 3. Faced 4 hitters in the first and 4 hitters in the second. He is settled in nicely. So there is the pitch clock went off, so ball 1. So umpire's discretion. Seemed to think the pitcher was dilly-dallying. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Vodka. Out of Southwest Christian, he's been to Seward and USAO. Kind of a journeyman. 2-1. That is hit a mile high to right field, but Bugner right in his tracks. He will haul it in for out number 1. So second time through, here is the top of the order, Blake Williams. Hitless tonight, 0 for 1. He strikeout victim in the first. 1 for 3 on Thursday. And the first one to Williams outside. And 2 balls, no strikes. That is ripped to right field, but by golly, right at Flower. He had to reach up at the last minute to get it. That's a very, very tough play. And Williams hit it right on the button, but anywhere else it's probably 2, maybe 3. So 2 outs. Here is Luke Jernigan. 0 for 1. Flew out to right field in the first. 1 for 3 on Thursday. Top of the third, no score. And an off-speed pitch from Druward in there for a call strike. And misses away, 1-1. Ball game brought to you by Burns and McConnell. Honored to serve the city of Wichita and municipal utilities across the nation. High hopper to Sear at shortstop. And across, not in time. That'll be a base hit for Jernigan, who runs very well. And he is aboard with 2 away. So Burns and McConnell, your go-to person for City of Wichita and municipal utilities. And by Kansas Natural Gas, be sure to call before you dig. Call 811 2 days before you dig. So here's Spencer Roach, designated hitter today, out of eastern New Mexico. Takes one low, ball 1. Out of Cape Coral, Florida. And the 1-0. Took a little off, swung through it and missed. Nice pitch from Druward. And it's 1-1. Hitting's about timing. And Druward took his timing away on that one. 1-1. Runner goes. Ripped down the line. That is past the diving Schiffer. And around third is Jernigan. And he will score, and the D-bats strike first. They lead it 1-0. So Roach with an RBI double with 2 away. Good effort by Schiffer at third base. He might have got a little leather on it, but just passed him. Here is the catcher, Jeff Martz. 0 for 2 on Thursday. He's 0 for 1 today, so he's still looking for that first base hit of the World Series. Bouncing ball left side. That is backhanded by the shortstop. He will go to third base. Good play by Sear. Flips to Schiffer, who applies the tag, and that will do it for the D-bats. They strand one but get one. And we go to the bottom of the third. 1.
When deciding on energy for your home, there are wants and there are needs. You want it to be good for the environment, but you need it there when the weather gets bad. You want it to save energy, but it has to be affordable too. Thankfully, you don't have to make a choice. It's natural gas.
Spirit Aerosystems is where flight begins. It's where decades of aviation innovation fuels the aerospace industry. It's where the world's largest aircraft structures take shape and where they take flight for the first time. At Spirit, we design and build the foundations of flight. Here you can build with your hands and design with your mind. We're looking for talented individuals, including skilled manufacturing employees, to join our Wichita team. At Spirit Aerosystems, flight begins with you.
You have to go out and smoke. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the third. D-bats get one in the top. They lead it 1-0. Top of the order for Elite. 1, 2, and 3. It'll be Hamilton, Sear, and Schiffer. So, pitch clock blows. So timing penalty will be assessed against Van Cleve. It'll be 1 ball to Lake Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 out of Goddard. Bounced out in the first. And takes a nice hack, and it's 1-1. 1-0 D-bats, bottom of the third. Ball game brought to you by Evergy. That is fouled away, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. And 2-2. Hamilton hitless in the World Series, still looking for that first knock. Ball game brought to you by Burns and McConnell. Honored to serve the city of Wichita and municipal utilities across the nation. Also, Kansas Natural Gas. Be sure to call 811 2 days before you dig. That is good advice. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That is a soft liner. And vodka. So vodka, that will be in and out of the hands. That will be an error. So soft liner to vodka. I think he kind of thought he was going to catch that in the air at the last minute. He knew he was going to have to get it on the short hop. He mishandled it. Hamilton is aboard and nobody out. Here's Hunter Sear. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. He's out of Mulvane. Got his first knock of the series in the first. He's 1 for 1 and stole a base. Bouncing ball left side, cut off by Taylor. He'll go to second for one. Back to first, not in time. Sear just runs too well, and he beat it out. So he'll be on with the fielder's choice. Hamilton will be forced out at second base for out number one. So D-bats get the lead man. Here is Cole Scheifer. Walked in the first, bouncing ball to the third baseman. Taylor unable to pick it up cleanly, but recovers in time, throws to first. And 2 outs. Down to second base is Sear. Another one of those situations where you need to field it on your terms. You wait, bad things happen. Here is Seth Wilhelm, first baseman, out of Goddard. 1 for 4 for the World Series, 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center in the first. So Van Cleve trying to get out of it, runner at second base. That is into right field. That's going to get down. They will send the runner. Here is the play to the plate, and not in time. So Wilhelm will pick up a single and an RBI, and we're tied. So Wilhelm down to second on the throw. Pretty good throw from Williams. He has pretty good hose out there. If it's handled by Martz, he probably gets him. Here is Trenton Rettmeiler. He's out of Cheney. Headed to Barton County Community College. He's 0 for 1. Strikeout victim in the first. Tied at 1. Home half of the third. And Rittmeyer takes a ball. 1-0. And down low. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Pretty good lead out there by Wilhelm. Wouldn't surprise me to see him run. Took a little off, swung through and missed, 2-1. Nice pitch from Van Cleve. Elite ties it up here in the third. All tied at 1. Wind blowing out to center in the dirt, smothered nicely by Martz. And 3-1. 2 hits apiece. Kind of a sloppy game so far. 3 errors between the 2 clubs. Three 3-1, almost hit him. Wow. Yeah, I believe it did. That may have got a piece of his helmet. And a hit by pitch for Rittmeyer. He'll be down to first base. First and second, that'll bring up the catcher, Owen Bailey. Reached on an error in the second, was caught stealing. He's out of Mays South. He is hitless for the series. 0 for 2. Still looking for that first base knock. And the pitch popped up. Wilson coming in, Rogers going out. It will be Wilson making the call and the play. And that'll do it. 3-1-6 will get one. They'll strand a couple. And we're all tied at 1 after 3. We'll be right back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Seeing the world of energy differently means looking forward and innovating now. It's why we've invested in a next-gen infrastructure, one capable of providing energy to you more dependably than anything before it, so you can focus on what matters most. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
And welcome back, 88th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. Don't forget, ball game brought to you by Black Hills Energy and by Spirit Aerosystems. Spirit Aero, of the world's largest manufacturers of aerostructures for commercial airplanes, defense platforms, business, and regional jets. We go to the top of the fourth. We're all tied at 1. D-Bats and the Elite. 5, 6, and 7 for the D-Bats. It'll be Isbell, Wilson, and Taylor. Dreward out for inning number 4. Gave up a run and a third. Other than that, he has settled in nicely. First one to Isbell in there for a called strike. He was hit by a pitch in the second. So he's looking for that first knock of the series. Bouncing ball backhanded by Sear over to first and in time. So 1 out in the inning. Here's Oliver Wilson. Out of Southern Nazarene, he's 0 for 1. Wilson 0 for 3, and he takes a ball. 0 for 1 today, so he's still looking for that first base hit. That's in there for a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, top of the fourth. Bouncing ball right side, high hop. Ought to be easy for Hamilton. And over to first in time. Two outs, here's Tate Taylor. Out of Kingfisher, Oklahoma, 0 for 1 today. That is up the middle for a base hit. So Taylor, our present Northwestern Ranger, gets his first base hit of the ball game and the World Series. That'll bring up Cason Rogers.
Shortstop number 13, Cason Rogers.
Not sure what the decision ends up being, but Wilhelm is out. Horn is now in at first base.
Swung on and missed. Rogers 0 for 1, flew out in the second. 2022 grad. It is popped up. And looks like the catcher Bailey will make the call and the play. Goes to the ground but holds on. That'll do it. So the D-Bats go quietly here in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. We're tied at 1. We'll be back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Seeing the world of energy differently means looking forward and innovating now. It's why we've invested in a next-gen infrastructure, one capable of providing energy to you more dependably than anything before it, so you can focus on what matters most. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
And welcome back, 88th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. I'm Todd Hook, live from Hobart Detter Stadium in Hutchinson. We're all tied at 1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom third of the order for 3-1-6 Elite. It's Otero, Bugner, and Flower. Van Cleve out for inning number 4 after giving up a run in the 3rd. He is settled in nicely. Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Otero walked in the 2nd. He's headed to Barton County Community College. Did collect a hit on Thursday. He was 1 for 2. 1 ball and 1 strike. Otero, the designated hitter today. 1-1 and foul straight back. 1-2. Seemed to be a little discomfort in his left shoulder. He kind of grimaced after that hack. He is trying to work it out a little bit. 1-2. And a little nubber back to the mound. Van Cleve has it. And over to first in plenty of time. And Otero is retired. And that'll bring up Drew Bruckner. He's out of Andale. Hitless today, 0 for 1. 0 for 3 in the series. Strikeout victim in the 2nd. 1-1 ball game. And that is in the dirt. 55-footer from Van Cleve. And it's 1-0. That is through the left side for a base hit just beyond the diving Rogers. So a 1-out base hit for Bugner. He collects his first hit of the day and the World Series. So he's aboard with 1 out. That'll bring up the 9-hole man, Sebastian Flower. Out of Augusta, strikeout victim in the 2nd. So he's looking for that first base hit as well. Step in from the right side, his second look at Van Cleve. See what kind of adjustment the Elite Club will make as seeing him the second time through. 1 ball, no strikes. And a throw over. And Bugner back here in plenty of time. And swung on and missed. Nice fastball from Van Cleve. Flower a little tardy. 1-1. And the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. So Van Cleve with a different baseball. He's ready to go. 2-1. Runner at first base. 1 out. And pitches upstairs. 3-1 now. So Flower in the driver's seat. 3 balls and a strike. He can look for something. We're all tied at 1. Something in the gap would likely score. And a 3-1 right down the middle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two, runner goes, and the pitch is in the dirt. So Flower will draw the walk. Nothing takes years off the life of a pitching coach than walking the 9-hole man. Top of the order here is Lake Hamilton. Reached on an error in the third, bounced out in the first. He's 0 for 2. 0 for 4 in the World Series out of Goddard. So still looking for that first knock of the series. Perfect time right here. Base hit would score at least one. And the first one is away, ball one. 1-0, one out. First and second. Took a little off. That's high and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Van Cleve, a quick worker. First baseman playing in front of the runner. And swung on and missed. Boy, Hamilton didn't get cheated on that one. 2-1. And the 2-1 just missed inside. March tried to frame it up, but nothing doing. 3-1. 3 hits apiece for each club. And the 3-1 misses low and are loaded. So back-to-back walks by Van Cleve. They're all loaded up. So that'll bring up Hunter Sear. So out to talk to him is Martz. Hutch and Austin Lone Star will be up after this one, about 25 minutes after we're done. Then in the nightcap, Seattle will take on the Hayes Larks. They'll all be streamed, so stay tuned. If you're in the area, come on out. Lots of specials at the concession stand. Very comfortable ballpark. Everything's covered. Bring your lawn chair. So here is Sear. He's 1 for 2. First one popped up. That'll be the infield fly rule. Looks like the second baseman, Vodka, will grab it. 4 out, number 2. Well, Sear had a pitch he can handle. Just got under it. So 2 outs. Here's Cole Scheifer. Out of Mays. Hitless today. 0 for 1 with a walk. 0 for 2 on Thursday night, so he's still looking for that first knock of the series. And the first pitch to him. Off speed, in there for a strike. So Van Cleve trying to wiggle out of a mess here. Has him loaded with 2 outs. Oh, 1. Just missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. 2 outs, bases loaded. Bouncing ball left side. And Taylor will get it on the short hop and step on the bag, and that'll do it. Elite will leave them loaded. And we've played 4. We're still tied at 1. We'll be back.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Something dependable, something you can count on? Then look no further.
With the largest selection of certified pre-owned vehicles in the state, we know you can find what you're looking for. Not looking for a Ford? No problem. Mel Hamilton Ford offers a wide selection of other vehicles. Kia, Toyota, Chevy, Dodge. Every payment, every price. Let our experienced sales team find the perfect vehicle just for you. Mel Hamilton Ford, taking care of customers since 1984. Experience the difference.
And welcome back. We go to the fifth. And you know what time it is. It's 5 o'clock. That means $1 hot dogs here at the ballpark. If you're not here, get here. And if you can't get here, I'll eat one for you. Remember, this is the 88th World Series brought to you by Evergy and Black Hills Energy and Spirit Aerosystems. Spirit is the world's largest manufacturer of aerostructures for commercial airplanes, defense platforms, and business and regional jets. And the first pitch to Landon Vodka is into left field for a out number 1. So 9-1-2. Here's Blake Williams, followed by Luke Jernigan. We are all tied at 1. Top of the 5th. In there for strike 1. And Williams pops it up. He's disgusted with himself. That'll be the shortstop's ear. He gets it for out number 2. So that'll bring up Luke Jernigan quickly with 2 outs. He's 1 for 2, singled in the 3rd. Couple of hits in the World Series for Luke. Playing center field today. Out of Lansing, Michigan. And that is ripped through the left side, so he picks on the first pitch he sees, and he's aboard with his second base hit of the ball game. He is 2 for 3. He's aboard with 2 outs. That'll bring up Spencer Roach, the designated hitter. Double drove in a run. He's 1 for 2. Reached on an error in the first. So he's got 1 knock for the World Series. It's out of eastern New Mexico. Has some power, hit 4 homers last spring. Designated hitter today. And a fastball just missed outside, not by much. Good velo from Drewert. 1-0. And a soft throw over. I'm not sure we've seen Drewert's best move just yet. 1-1 ball game, top of the 5th. Good crowd here at the ballpark. Beautiful weather. That is into left field. Bugner ranging towards the line. He will gather it in, and that'll do it. So the D-bats strand 1. And other than that, go quietly. We've played 4.5, tied at 1. We'll be back.
Thinking about starting your next home improvement project? Make sure you call 811 before you dig. Once you call 811, wait a few days for the utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags so that you don't unintentionally dig into an underground utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt your neighborhood's utility service, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury or death. Southern Star asks you to protect your community. Dig safely. Call 811.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager of Mel Hamilton Ford. Are you looking for a pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Something dependable, something you can count on? Then look no further.
With the largest selection of certified pre-owned vehicles in the state, we know you can find what you're looking for. Not looking for a Ford? No problem. Mel Hamilton Ford offers a wide selection of other vehicles. Kia, Toyota, Chevy, Dodge. Every payment, every price. Let our experienced sales team find the perfect vehicle just for you. Mel Hamilton Ford, taking care of customers since 1984. Experience the difference.
Oh, hey, welcome back. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. We're tied at 1. Ball game brought to you by Evergy. And visit Wichita and hookbats.com, providing quality hand-turned maple and ash bats in connection with main billets for amateur players across the country. 4, 5, and 6 for Elite. It'll be Wilhelm, Rittmeyer, and Bailey. All tied at 1. timing clock. So it will be Horn hitting for Wilhelm. So Horn will hit here in the 5th. That is into left center. So he picks on the first pitch he sees. He'll make a hard turn at first. He will put the brakes on. And a leadoff base hit for Horn. In for Seth Wilhelm. Horn out of Derby. He gets a base hit here in the 5th. That'll bring up Trenton Rittmeyer. 0 for 1. Strikeout victim and a hit by pitch in the 3rd. Rittmeyer looking for that first knock. Out of Cheney. And swinging at the first one. And bounced foul. Nice crowd. If you're near you, come on out. No big league prices here in Hutchinson. Oh, 1. High and away. Ball and a strike to Rittmeyer. He'll be headed to Barton in the fall. Off-speed pitch is bounced foul. 1-2. Nobody out. Horn let it off, saw the first pitch. First pitch he saw and put it in the gap in left center. He's at first base. And Van Cleve will step off and chase him back. 1-2. In the dirt. And that will get past Martz. And down to second base is Wilhelm on the wild pitch. So a base runner now at second base with nobody out. Rittmeyer with a chance to break this tie with a base knock. Two balls, two strikes. Wind appears to be freshening a little bit, blowing out to left. Very pleasant day, low 80s. And the 2-2 misses high and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Did I say low 80s? I meant mid 70s, so temperature 75 here in Hutch. Very pleasant. And a fastball to Rittmeyer. He swings through it. And out number 1. Fourth strikeout of the ball game for Van Cleve. Here's the catcher, Owen Bailey. 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the second. Was caught stealing. He's out of Mays South. He's looking for that first base hit of the World Series. He was 0 for 1 on Thursday. Van Cleve with a look. Here it is. And that is in the dirt. Martz knocked it down very nicely. It's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bailey out of Mays South. 1-0. That is high and in. And down to third base. That will be a wild pitch. Not sure. Van Cleve may have crossed him up. It didn't look like Martz was ready for that. So the infield drawn in now. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Lead threatening with one out, a runner at third base. Two balls, no strikes. And here it is. Fastball misses. And 3-0. And a 3-0 in there at the knees. 4 a call, strike 3 and 1. And a 3-1 into center field. Jernigan ranging to his right. Runner tags. Here's the throw to the plate. And not in time. So 3-1-6 takes the lead 2-1 on a sac fly by Owen Berry. Two outs. Here is Drew Otero. 0 for 1 with a walk. Walked in the second, bounced out in the fourth. 2-1 now, Elite. And upstairs, ball 1. And the 1-0 took a little off, swung through it, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. That's fouled back. 1-2. Van Cleve acts like he has someplace to be, pitching very fast. And I say that, and he steps off. As a past infielder, I always liked guys that pitched fast. 1-2. That's fisted foul. Count remains 1-2. March throws a BB back to the mound. Maybe we get some velo on that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch inside. Looked like a knuckleball from Van Cleve. Kind of had a sly grin on his face. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Swung on and missed, and he got him. That'll do it. We have played 5. Elite gets 1. They now lead it 2-1. We'll be right back.
Sluggers 2 and the Butler CC Evergy found the power of the NBC World Series. At Evergy, we're spreading good energy. Having good with the Evergy Spread Good Energy, you for a chance to win prizes. Wish yourself might be featured on Evergy's social media pages. And don't forget, we have $1 hot dog sergeant.
What you should expect when you come here is a cadre of instructors that are eager to educate you in the traditions of the fire service, the duties, the job, and everything that is encompassed within what it means to be a firefighter.
A vehicle is one of the most important investments you'll make, which is why you need both a vehicle and a dealership that you can trust. At Davis Moore, we made a decision long ago to be nothing but honest, to obsess over customer service, and to show nothing but respect for every person who walks through our doors. These core values have kept Davis Moore active in the Wichita community for over 65 years. Come see us at any Davis Moore location or check us out online at davis-moore.com.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th, 88th World Series powered by Evergy, and visit Wichita. Don't forget our other sponsor, hookbats.com, providing quality hand-turned maple and ash bats in conjunction with Maine billets for amateur players across the country. 4, 5, and 6 for the D-Bats, Martz, Isbell, and Wilson. 2 balls and no strikes now to Jeff Martz. He's 0 for 2. And the 2-0 is hit about a mile foul left side. That's out in the deep rough on that berm. Martz out of Highland Village, Texas. Be headed to Gateway Community College in the fall. And the pitch catches the outside corner. Very nice breaking ball from Druard. And it's 2-2. Into center field. Coming hard is Rittmeyer. He'll get it. And 1 out. One of the toughest plays in baseball, and he made it look easy. 1 out. Here is Cade Isbell. Isbell 0 for 1, hit by pitch in the second. Bounced out in the fourth. Out of Central Christian. And the first one from Druard. Paints the inside corner. Strike 1. Isbell out of Amarillo. 0-1. It's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Steakhouse in Amarillo, it's a free steak if you eat it. It's 72 ounces. It's called the Big Texan. Bouncing ball, left side. Sear with it. He will backhand it and made a nice throw to first. He got a lot on that one. And 2 outs. Sear does a good job getting himself in position to make throws. And that's set up by his approach to the ground ball. Here's Oliver Wilson. That is ripped down the right field line. That'll be in for extra bases. Around first, here is the throw, not in time. Good throw by Flower in right field, but Wilson just in there. And a 2-out double for the D-Bats and Oliver Wilson. That's his first base hit of the World Series, and that'll bring up Tate Taylor. 1 for 2 today, singled in the fourth. Out of Northwestern Oklahoma State. I'm a Ranger alum myself. And it's outside, so quickly. 2 balls and no strikes to Tate Taylor. Out of Kingfisher. And the 1-0 into right field. That is going to be down. Runner around third. And we're all tied up at 2. So an RBI single for Taylor. His second hit of the ball game. And here is Cason Rogers. Hitless today, 0 for 2. So he's looking for that first base hit of the World Series. And the first one just missed inside, 1-0. 2 outs. Druard was able to retire the first 2 batters he faced. Then a double by Wilson and a single to score him. And you're up to date. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rogers. Shortstop today out of Shawnee, Oklahoma. That is outside. 2 balls and a strike. A little bit of activity now in the 3-1-6 bullpen. Can't tell who it is. That's about 350 feet away. So that's in the dirt. So a wild pitch is scored on that one. Taylor down to second on it. Druard trying to get out of it. We're all tied up at 2. Top of the 6th. That's upstairs. And Rogers will draw a 2-out walk. So we'll have a visit from the mound. Pitching coach out to talk about it. Let's see what we can find for this day in baseball history. So let's go back to 1962. Commissioner Frick's proposal for interleague play in 1963 is rejected. So interleague play has been on the thought processes of owners and commissioners since at least 1962, and it was rejected at that time, but is welcomed now. So this day in baseball history brought to you by hookbats.com. Good wood for good hitters since 2005. Conference over. Here is Landon Vodka in there for a strike at the knees. He's 0 for 2. Kind of a journeyman out of Mustang, Oklahoma. He's been at Southwest Christian, Seward County Community College, and USAO. And he's quickly in the hole, 0 and 2. First and second, 2 outs, tied up. And the 0-2, kind of a soft liner into left field, and that will fall. So Taylor will score, and they have Rogers hung up. He is in the rundown. And the rundown is botched. So a base hit for Vodka and RBI, and it's 3-2. So Rogers ended up in a rundown. He was able to get out of it after Elite botched the rundown. Down to second base is Vodka. And it's a 3-2 ball game. Top of the order, here's Blake Williams. And that misses away. Ball 1. Williams hitless today, 0 for 3. Williams out of Bixby. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That misses low. 3 straight out of the zone from Druard. Three to 2 D-bats, top of the 6th. That is down the right field line. Flower giving chase over near the line in the mud and hauls it in. Good play by Flower. Very sure-handed out there, and that'll do it. D-bats strand a couple. They get 2, and they have taken the lead. They now lead at 3-2. We'll be back.
In favor of D-Bats. Hitler's right fingers.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the sixth. D-bats take the lead. They now lead at 3-2. 8, 9, and 1. Bugner, Flower, and Hamilton. Bugner picks on the first pitch into center field. Jernigan runs it down and one away. 88th World Series brought to you by Evergy. Visit Wichita and hookbats.com, providing quality hand-turned maple and ash bats for amateur players across the country. Here's Sebastian Flowers. 0 for 1 with a walk. That one's in the dirt, and he's out of Augusta. One ball, no strikes, one out. Bottom of the sixth. Van Cleve out for inning number 6. Gave up a run in the third and another one in the fifth. And a nice fastball in there for a call strike. 2-1. He has scattered 3 hits. It's upstairs. And a 3-1 in there for a strike. Flower looking for that first base hit of the World Series. He's out of Augusta. 3-2. In there for a call strike. Flower thought it was ball 4, but that looked to be about thigh high right down the middle. And 2 away. So quickly 2 up and 2 down. That'll bring up the top of the order Lake Hamilton. 0 for 2 with a walk. Walked in the fourth, reached on air in the third, and bounced out in the first. He takes a ball. Hamilton out of Goddard. That is fouled away right side. One ball, one strike, and 2 outs. In there at the knees, and 1 and 2. So Van Cleve trying to get the Elite Club in order here in the 6th. And the 1-2 in the dirt. Not the best of 1-2 pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Bouncing ball, high hopper for Rogers. He gets it and throws a strike, and that'll do it for Elite. They go in order in the 6th. We've played 6. And our score, D-Bats 3, Elite 2 will be back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
At Evergy, seeing energy differently starts with thinking differently about its impact and then committing to doing better every day. As we continue to expand our investment in renewable resources, capturing more wind, gathering more sunshine, we're able to generate power that's cleaner and provide it to you more affordably. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
Number
And welcome back. New pitcher for Elite. It will be Dayton Pelfrey out of Wichita, Kansas, 6'1", 190. He's headed to Butler Community College. Phase 2, 3, and 4 for the D-Bats. They lead at 3-2. 88 World Series brought to you by Evergy. 1 ball and 1 strike to Jernigan, center fielder. He's been busy. 2 for 3, singles in the third and the fifth. 1 and 2. Pelfrey, a quick worker as well. That is into right field. Flower on the run. He won't get there. That'll split the gap around second. Headed to third. And he'll be in there without a play. So Jernigan with a leadoff triple here in the 7th. Trying to add to that 3-2 lead. Ball game brought to you by Southern Star, always reminding you to call 811 before you dig. And Mel Hamilton Ford, taking care of customers since 1984. Experience the difference at Mel Hamilton Ford. Nobody out. Infield drawn in. Off-speed pitch to Spencer Roach, a designated hitter, is inside, ball 1. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Roach out of eastern New Mexico. Had 4 homers last spring. He's 1 for 3. That's bounced foul. 2 balls and a strike. Two 2-1. Off-speed pitch and foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pelfrey greeted very rudely. First pitch, Jernigan saw in the gap in right center. Off-speed pitch didn't miss by much. Very good pitch from Pelfrey. 3-2. That is into left field for a base hit. A run will score. So Roach picks up his second base hit of the ball game and an RBI. So Pelfrey not fooling anybody so far. Here is Jeff Martz. Hitless today, 0 for 3. So Wyatt Druard went 6 innings, gave up 7 hits and 3 runs. And the first one to Jeff Martz in the dirt. And that will be a wild pitch. Martz doing the catching. 1-0. And swung on and missed. One ball, 1 strike. Still nobody out. Couple looks. And one ball, 2 strikes. And same place. Must have been inside. Pretty dang good pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind is calm here at Hobart Detter. All natural surface. Manicured immaculately. Grounds crew out early this morning to get this thing going. We only had 1 hour of delay. No grounds crew, no ball games today. 2-2. And bouncing ball. Shortstop Sear has it. Over to first in time. And one out. Four to 2 D-bats. Here's Kate Isbell. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Bounced out in the fourth and again in the sixth. Out of Amarillo. You can get to Amarillo by morning if you need to. That's in the dirt. And a wild pitch down to third on Roach. Guess there's no George Strait fans out there that caught that one. My producer's looking at me funny. It wasn't me. And the 1-0. That is knocked down by Sear, and he won't have a play. So a base hit by Kate Isbell. And Sear, with a great dry diving stop, kept that ball out of the outfield and saved a run. So Isbell with his first base hit, that'll bring up Oliver Wilson, the left fielder. Doubled and scored in the sixth. He's 1 for 3. And the first one outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Overcast sky here, lights are on. Here in Hutchinson. Temperature is mid-70s. That's fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 4 to 2 D-bats. And the 1-1 fouled away. So Wilson in the hole, 1 and 2. Wilson out of Washington, Oklahoma. That is fouled away. Just southwest of Norman. 1 and 2. And a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Got him with a fastball. Pelfrey with great velo, and Wilson was a bit tardy. 2 outs. First strikeout of the ball game for Pelfrey. Here is Tate Taylor. He's had a good day. 2 for 3. Drove in a run and scored himself in the sixth. And takes a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Pelfrey trying to minimize the damage. Get off the field, just giving up 1. 1-0. And the off-speed pitch just missed away. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0's in the dirt, smothered nicely by Bailey. He has been a wall back there today. And a pitch, high hopper. That will be cut off by Schleifer. Over to first in time. Good play by the third baseman, Schleifer. And the D-bats will get 1 but strand a couple. We have played 6.5. Our score 4 to 2 D-bats. We'll be right back.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
At Evergy, seeing energy differently starts with thinking differently about its impact and then committing to doing better every day. As we continue to expand our investment in renewable resources, capturing more wind, gathering more sunshine, we're able to generate power that's cleaner and provide it to you more affordably. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
And welcome back. 88th NBC World Series powered by Evergy and Southern Star. Always reminding you to call 811 before you dig. And by Mel Hamilton Ford, taking care of customers since 1984. So new pitcher, it'll be Williams. Get you some numbers on him in just a moment. So it'll be Blake Williams. He's out of Bixby, Oklahoma. Hillsborough Community College product. So Roach now playing right field. Williams comes from right field to do the pitching. So Elite will send up 2, 3, and 4. It'll be Sear, Schleifer, and Wilhelm. And the first one is popped up out of play. Sear 1 for 3. Singled in the first, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, and scored. He's out of Mulvane. Williams out of Bethel last spring. Made 18 appearances. He was 5-1. Very stingy 1.51 ERA. So he's going to try to hold off Elite for the next 3 innings. And the 1-1's inside. 2 balls and a strike to the shortstop, Hunter Sear. Well, he's had a good day at short. Saved a run last inning with a dive and stop. Had a nice hack, fouled back. Two balls, 2 strikes. Todd Hook with you. Voice of the Aviators. Happy to be here. Calling the 88th NBC World Series from Hutchinson. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Hunter Sear. And upstairs. Leadoff walk to Sear. He's aboard. He runs well, so keep an eye on him. So Williams walks the first hitter he sees. That'll bring up Cole Schiefer. 0 for 2 with a walk. He's out of Mays. And a fastball misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Home half of the 7th, 4-2 in favor of Oklahoma City. That is to the third baseman. Taylor up with it. 2nd for 1 over to first. And the D-Bats will turn the double play and quickly 2 outs. So good turn by Vodka at second base, able to complete the double play. Here is Seth Wilhelm. He's had a good day. He's 2 for 3, drove in a run and scored in the 5th. First pitch swinging. And Taylor throws from his back and got him. So Taylor has to back up on it, able to make the catch and made the throw across the diamond from his back and gets Wilhelm. So with the help of the double play, Elite goes in order here in the 7th. We have played 7, 4-2 in favor of the D-Bats. We'll be back.
Visit Hutch again. Fall for Hutch all over again. It's a perfect time of year to enjoy the outdoors. Learn a new hobby. Enjoy a beverage on a patio. And have fun doing some shopping. Hutch is the perfect place to enjoy fall activities and spend time with family. So visit Hutch again.
Seeing the world of energy differently means looking forward and innovating now. It's why we've invested in a next-gen infrastructure, one capable of providing energy to you more dependably than anything before it, so you can focus on what matters most. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 8th. Elite goes quietly in order in the bottom of the 7th. Pelfrey out for inning number 2. He gave up a run in the 7th. First pitch swinging is Cason Rogers, and he pops it up, and it will be shy for the third baseman coming in and calling off Pelfrey for out number 1. Used to attend those Brent Chemnitz pitching clinics, and he just always encouraged the pitchers to go sit down until the play was over. Pelfrey thought about taking that one, but he was called off. Here is Landon Vodka. So Rogers, Vodka, and Williams scheduled for the D-bats in the top of the 8th. And he hit him. NBC World Series powered by Evergy and Butler Community College, where better is Butler. And by Davis Moore, serving Wichita since 1955. Top of the order, here is Blake Williams. And the pitch, skied into left field. Bugner going back near the track. He will run it down. And Vodka will have to retreat. 2 away. Bugner had a good jump on the baseball and took a good route. That one could have gotten over his head pretty easily. 2 outs. Here is Luke Jernigan. He's 3 for 4. He has been busy. Couple singles and tripled in the 7th. Scored in the 7th and the 3rd. Hit .298 at Delta College last spring. Jernigan been busy in center field. 2 outs. Pelfrey with the sign. Looked like a knuckleball. Just missed away. German out of Lansing, Michigan. That has popped up. That'll be the catcher, Bailey, hustling. And will make the play, and that'll do it. So the D-bats go quietly here in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-2 D-bats, and we'll be back.
Visit Hutch again. Fall for Hutch all over again. It's a perfect time of year to enjoy the outdoors. Learn a new hobby. Enjoy a beverage on a patio. And have fun doing some shopping. Hutch is the perfect place to enjoy fall activities and spend time with family. So visit Hutch again.
Seeing the world of energy differently means looking forward and innovating now. It's why we've invested in a next-gen infrastructure, one capable of providing energy to you more dependably than anything before it, so you can focus on what matters most. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
And welcome back. Home half of the 8th, 4-2 D-Bats. Elite running out of time. The NBC World Series is brought to you by Evergy and Butler County Community College, where better is Butler. And by Davis Moore, serving Wichita since 1955. Williams out for his second inning of work. He was helped by a double play ball in the 7th. 5, 6, and 7 for Elite. It'll be Rittmeyer, Bailey, Otero. And the timing horn goes off. No foul. I like it. Bottom 8. And the first one. In there, a strike at the knees. Rittmeyer 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. A couple of strikeouts, one in the first and the other one in the 5th. That is into center field, just over the reach of Rogers at shortstop. Rittmeyer with his first base hit of the World Series. So a runner at first base. Here's Owen Bailey. He's out of Mays South. Sac fly in the 5th. And 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the 2nd. And the first one inside, ball 1. Williams out for inning number 2. He's out of Bixby. And catches the inside corner. That's evens it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Big crowd gathering here. Hutchinson, Kansas. Great place to watch a ball game. 1-1. And the throw over. He's back there in time. One ball, 1 strike. And foul straight back. Bailey was on time. Bailey out of Mays South doing the catching. Still looking for that first base hit of the series. This would be a great time for it. 1-2. And the off-speed pitch is lifted to left field. Wilson back and to his right. He will grab it. And 2 outs. Excuse me, 1 out. So 1 out in the inning. Here is the designated hitter, Drew Otero. Hitless today, 0 for 2 with a walk. He'll be headed to Barton County Community College in the fall. And the first pitch to him, a healthy hack. And he might have swung at ball 1. 0-1. Not happy with himself. He's back in there ready to go again. 0-1. Off-speed pitch misses. Martz held it there, but it was clearly off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the 1-1. That is fouled away. He got a nice pitch, one that he liked, and fouled it away, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch misses away. And 2-2. Otero, a strikeout victim in the 5th. Bounce out and a walk. And a 2-2. Fastball misses away. So Williams clarifying where the pitch was. It was clearly outside. 3-2. Gotta wonder if Rittmeyer might be going. And that's fouled away. Count remains 3-2. Hutch and Austin Lone Star will be up next, about 25 minutes after this one. 3-2. Runner goes, and he walks him. So first and second with one out. Elite has something cooking here in the bottom half of the eighth. Mart's out to talk to his pitcher with one out. Can't see the bullpen, so I'm not sure whether the D-bats are getting anybody loose. Lights are on. The crowd is getting bigger. Can't think of a better place to watch a ball game than Hobart Detter. One out in the inning. And in the dirt. And everybody's going to move up. So a wild pitch from Williams. That was made possible by the base runner's read. That was Rittmeyer. He read that ball in the dirt, and he was off. Ball didn't get away far from Martz, but if it was read properly, then he can make it. That's exactly what he did. 1 ball and no strikes to Bugner. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Bugner 1 for 3, singled in the 4th. He's out of Andale. Left fielder tonight, he has 1 base hit for the series, and that was in the 4th. Corners are in, and upstairs 3 balls, no strikes. 1 pitch away from loading them up. So Bugner probably taking here, and that's way outside. 4 pitches out of the zone from Williams. They're loaded up. So 3-1-6 threatening here with them loaded up. They trail by 2. That'll bring up Sebastian Flower. So a pinch hitter, it'll be Feliz out of the Dominican Republic. He will be back to Johnson County Community College. So Feliz hitting for Flower here in the 8th. A little uncommon to go lefty-lefty, but that's what they have decided to do. And the first one to Feliz is a ball. High and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Williams struggling. And the 2-0 right down the middle. You got to think he was taken. 2 balls and a strike. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3-1-6 threatening here in the bottom of the 8th. Inside. 3-1, no place to put him. So Williams has to make a pitch right here. 3-1 in there at the belt, and it's full. Big pitch right here. 3-2 loaded up. That is popped up right side and will get out of play. Two more ball games after this one. Hutch and Lone Star, followed by Seattle and the Hayes Larks. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. That is ripped through the right side, and 1 run is in, and they will hold the runner, and they have the runner held up, and the run will score. So 2 runs will score eventually. They held the runner. That was Bugner. So we're all tied at 4. Well, 2 outs here in the inning. So Felice gets his first base hit of the World Series and an RBI. Here's Lake Hamilton. And he takes a strike. 0-1. 2 outs. Felice at first base. So the pinch hit pays off for the Elite. And the 0-2 runner goes. Felice down to second base. One ball, 2 strikes. Felice at second base. Base hit would put Elite in the lead. Very well played ball game for both clubs. 2-2. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strikes. And Williams took a little off. Hamilton will watch it, and that will do it. So Elite will strand 1, get 2. And we're tied at 4. We've played 8. D-Bats 4 and Elite 4. We'll be back.
Visit Hutch again. Fall for Hutch all over again. It's a perfect time of year to enjoy the outdoors. Learn a new hobby. Enjoy a beverage on a patio. And have fun doing some shopping. Hutch is the perfect place to enjoy fall activities and spend time with family. So visit Hutch again.
Seeing the world of energy differently means looking forward and innovating now. It's why we've invested in a next-gen infrastructure, one capable of providing energy to you more dependably than anything before it, so you can focus on what matters most.
And welcome back. Top of the 9th we go. Elite ties it up. Timing signal is indicated, but no penalty is assessed. 3, 4, and 5 for the D-Bats. And that is lined down the left side foul. Almost got Mark Blackham, GM of the Monarchs. He was running for cover. 3, 4, and 5, Roach, Martz, and Isbell. Pelfrey out for inning number 3. Gave up a run in the 7th, no runs in the 8th. That is through the left side for a base hit. So Spencer Roach is aboard. Collects his third base hit of the ball game. So it'll be Jeff Martz, the catcher. Hitless today. He is 0 for 4. You got to think, and he might be bunting here. And not bunting. Takes a hack at the first one. That is down. That'll get by Redmeyer in center field. And the runner around third. And he will score. So Roach will score from first. And it's a 5-4 ball game. So a little uncharacteristic of Redmeyer in center field. I don't think he could have got it, but I thought maybe he had a pretty good angle on it, but he did not. And that's going to be all for Pelfrey. We'll tell you all about the new guy when we come back. This is the 88th World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Hobart Deader Stadium. I'm Todd Hook. Top of the ninth. D-bats get one. They are threatening. New pitcher. 4.316 elite. It'll be Braden McClure. 6'3", 200-pounder out of Wichita. He will be headed to Fort Hays. He will face Cade Isbell, first baseman. 1 for 3 with a hit by pitch. Runner at second base. 5-4 D-bats. And the first pitch up, ball 1. One-0. That is down and away. 2 balls, no strikes. So McClure takes over for Pelfrey. Druard went 6 strong, followed by Pelfrey. Now McClure. So 3 straight out of the zone to Cade Isbell. You got to think he's taken. McClure, a tall, lanky right-hander. And the runner goes. And ball 4 to Cade Isbell. So a stolen base for Martz. And runners at the corners, nobody out. So 3-1-6 in a little bit of trouble here in the top of the ninth. So here's Oliver Wilson. Doubled in the 6th. He's 1 for 4, and he scored. And the first pitch to him, sprayed foul left side. That'll be in the beer garden. Nice catch by a fan. Kevin Jenks over there in the area signing autographs. Or checks, whichever. No balls and a strike. That's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. One swung on and missed. Kind of a defensive swing there from Oliver Wilson. Out of Washington, Oklahoma. He'll be headed to Southern Nazarene. 1-2. That is sprayed foul down the left side, almost in the same spot. One ball, 2 strikes. And the throw over. Isbell back there in plenty of time. McClure has a quick move. I don't think we've seen it. 1-2. And swung on and missed. So Wilson goes down for out number 1. He was a little discombobulated there on that at bat. Here is Tate Taylor out of Northwestern Oklahoma State. 2 for 4 today. Drove in a run and scored in the 6th. 1 out, runners at the corners. McClure trying to limit the damage. 1 ball, no strikes. Pretty much overcast here in Hutchinson. Temperature mid-70s, very comfortable. And ripped foul, left side. One ball, 1 strike. And a throw over, plenty of time. I think McClure might be baiting him a little bit. 1-1. And fastball must have been up, 2-1. And back to the pitcher. Second for one. Back to first. And they turn it. So Elite gets out of it with a handy double play. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. 5-4 D-bats. We'll be right back.
Visit Hutch again. Fall for Hutch all over again. It's a perfect time of year to enjoy the outdoors. Learn a new hobby. Enjoy a beverage on a patio. And have fun doing some shopping. Hutch is the perfect place to enjoy fall activities and spend time with family. So visit Hutch again.
Seeing the world of energy differently means looking forward and innovating now. It's why we've invested in a next-gen infrastructure, one capable of providing energy to you more dependably than anything before it, so you can focus on what matters most. Reliable, sustainable, affordable energy that puts you first. That's everything to us. Evergy, the utility company.
And welcome back. Last chance for Elite. They trail it by 1, 5-4 D-bats. New pitcher on the mound out of Washington, Oklahoma. It will be number 18. That is Oliver Wilson. He will come in from left field to do the pitching. Williams will be now in left field. 2, 3, and 4 for Elite. 1 run, very doable. Will be Sear, Schleifer, and Wilhelm. So the new pitcher, timing rules do not apply, so the horn just went off, but no penalty will be assessed. So Wilson getting loose. Wilson made 16 appearances at Southern Nazarene last spring. He was 2-0 with a 7.36 ERA. 88th World Series powered by Evergy. And visit Wichita, and by Evergy, the utility company. Don't forget, visit Hutch and BU Evergy. Lots to see and do in Hutchinson and Reno County. Bottom of the ninth, 5-4 D-bats. Wilson trying to slam the door. And the first pitch to Hunter Sear swung on and missed. He was all over it. Nice hack, didn't get cheated. Singled in the first, reached on the fielder's choice in the third. Been quiet ever since. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-0 misses away. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the ninth, last chance for Elite. In there at the knees, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. To the shortstop, and a nice hack on time, fouled straight back. Sear out of Mulvane. Been busy at short today. 2-2. And the off-speed pitch looked like a knuckleball. Sear will take it, and there is 1 out. So Cole Schieffer will step in. He is hitless today. 0 for 3 with a walk. He's out of Mays. And takes a strike on the outside corner. And the 0-1's into center field. Jernigan going back. That is going to get over his head. It's over the wall and into second base with a 1-out double. is Cole Schieffer. So there is the tying run now at second base with one out. That'll bring up Seth Wilhelm. 2 for 4. Scored in the fifth. Is credited with an RBI in the third. So Mart's out to talk to his pitcher. Correction, this will be Horn. He is 1 for 2 since entering in the fifth. Singled in the fifth, bounced out in the seventh. So Horn will step in instead of Wilhelm. Wilson out of the stretch. And here it is. Into right field. Roach going back a couple of steps. He will get it. And the runner tags, and the throw is cut off. So 90 feet away. Good play by Schieffer tagging up. That ball wasn't that deep, but he has good speed. And he's into third base with 2 outs. So it'll be up to Rittmeyer. He is 1 for 4 with a hit by pitch. Singled, scored in the 8th. And the first pitch, fouled straight back. 0-1 to Rittmeyer. He's out of Cheney. Be headed to Barton County Community College here in a couple of weeks. 0-1. That's high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Appreciate everybody tuning in today and your patience. Sure enjoy this. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is lined and gloved by Taylor. That looked like that was headed to third base, but Taylor able to move to his left and snag it, and that'll do it. That's your final score. D-Bats are going to take it 5-4. Forget this ball game brought to you by Evergy. And visit Hutch.com. You've been watching the 88th World Series powered by Evergy. Be sure to check our social media page for scores and updates. D-Bats take it 5-4 over 316 Elite. Stay tuned for the first pitch in about 25 minutes. And that will be between Hutch and Austin Lone Star. But for now, on behalf of our entire NBC crew, I'm Todd Hook saying so long from Hobart Detter Field. Let's go home.